Hey y'all, I'm Jay Allen. I'm signed to Sony ATV in Nashville, Tennessee. I'm a country artist, singer-songwriter, and I'm currently working on my first EP.
Every time you catch my look laying on you, you know exactly what I want. So tell me.
The way that I would describe my style would be rock meeting the country world. I listened to, growing up, Matchbox 20 and Bush and Three Doors Down in the early 2000s. So now being a songwriter in Nashville and doing it every day, I'm finding myself writing more like that. That's the artist that I've become. So it's a little edgy, but with my voice and my style stuff, I feel like it still fits into the country world. Being a new artist, especially in Nashville, Tennessee, is it's scary and exciting. Some days you feel like you're climbing a mountain that no one can see, and other days you find yourself meeting someone that's written multiple hits or a famous artist, and it's really fun, and you find yourself pinching yourself. For me, I'm really enjoying the challenge of all that's coming. I have a lot to accomplish, but I know with the right team around me and by listening and learning and taking advice from the people that I respect and have gone before me, I know that I'll just be fine. I just got to show up every day, and I need to keep working hard, and I think we're going to be fine. So I really enjoy being an artist. When you come to a Jay show, I feel like you should expect a lot of energy. I have a 6-piece band, and we're all very energetic, and we like to rock and show off, and we're all tatted up and funny-looking dudes. So we're there to entertain you. So, but also at the same time, we're gonna have a few broken-down songs. We're gonna have love songs. You know, I write from my experiences, my life experiences. So you're gonna learn about me. But most of it's just going to be fun. It's going to be in your face. It's going to make you want to dance and have a good time.
Oh, baby, when I'm with you, all I hear is the ricochet. You're here with him, but you keep staring across the room, recognizing me.
I actually grew up in a small town in the middle of nowhere, Iowa. It's a little town called Cedar Falls. Growing up, I actually graduated 56 kids, so we knew everything about each other. I think I probably had made out with half the girls in my class before the time I graduated, so if you sneezed, it'd be on the front page the next day. But little town in Iowa, it was beautiful there. It's home. Not a lot of people know even where Iowa is, but it's home to me. It's kind of what shaped me. I didn't grow up with a lot. We didn't have a lot, so I had to start working on a farm when I was about 9 years old. A guy started picking me up and taking me to church every Sunday, and I think I was around 3 or 4 years old when that started happening. And he's actually the guy that hired me to work on his farm when I was about 9. From that, I just learned work ethic. He taught me if you want something, you take it and you go after it. And it's been interesting, my journey from Iowa to here. It's a long story, and we don't have to get into that, but I left home when I was 21, and I went to Arkansas and Atlanta and Savannah, Georgia, and eventually made my way here about 4 years ago. And I've always held on to that from home, and working with him growing up is, if you want something, go after it and never give up. And so Iowa is home for me. My heart is always there, but it's been a long journey, but I'm glad I'm here now. I feel like my influences are kind of just very broad. Actually, I talked a little bit earlier about the guy. His name was Ron. He picked me up for church. He started picking me up for church when I was real little, 3, 4, and So he'd take me to Vacation Bible School and pick me up every Sunday. And so some of the first music that I was influenced by was old hymns, How Great Thou Art, just really simple melodies. And I remember hearing the church, especially all the ladies, they would sing all the background vocals. And I remember trying to figure out how to sing background vocals for the first time, and I'm pretty sure Ron looked at me like he wanted to shoot me. But eventually I caught on, and I remember there was a moment I was 8, 9 years old, and we were in the front row. We always sat in the front row, and I was singing at the top of my lungs. I can't remember what hymn it was or whatever, but I remember he looked at me and he goes, "Man," he said, I think you can sing." And I was like, "Well, thanks." And I remember him saying, "I'm going to put you up in front. You're going to sing for the whole church." And I didn't really know what that meant until he made it happen. And one Sunday, I found myself up in front of the church singing a special music song. And I got through it, and everyone stood up and clapped and was cheering me on. I was 8 years old. It was the first time I ever sang in front of people, and I'll never forget it. That was the most influential moment of my life, I think, as a musician, as a singer. It's fun, I have most of my friends are in the music industry, but then I have a few that aren't, and it's kind of nice just to take a breath sometimes. And it's usually one day on the weekend where we're just going to do something and don't think about music, don't do anything musically, don't talk about music. And I've found you need to have that balance. You need to take a break from it every now and then, because it's something that's always on your mind, something that you're always going after. Everyone does it here, so but finding that one moment a week just to clear my head of music has been really good for me. So but yeah, finding balance every day like everyone else.
I see them long legs, so get them walking. Slide all over to me and get to talking. You spinning my head, I need to know ya. Come on and crash into me and let me hold ya. Baby, don't think twice, let's go.
Social media is actually tough for me, because I think if I had the choice, I probably wouldn't even have a Facebook. But when I was a Christian artist, and it was touring as a Christian artist, I found those were the people that I connected with on Facebook. That was when Facebook first came out, in 2003, 2004. Those were the people that would send me a message and I'd respond. Those were the people that would come up to me after the shows and that would buy my merch, the people that I would have conversations with and become friends with. And so I saw the importance of it early on. There was a major gap in my life where I didn't have social media at all. And then I signed with Sony ATV, and they basically laid down the law and said, you need to get an Instagram and you need to really work on building up your social media. And so I did, and it's been amazing. I think we're at a point now, I'm approaching 20,000 followers on Instagram, and I haven't even released music. And it's very rewarding to write a song, put a little blip out there, a little video, and then just to see my inbox just flood. All the positive responses and the kind of things people say. It's very encouraging, and I've actually started talking to a few different smaller companies, and they're sending me things, so it allows me the opportunity to use my fan base to promote other small companies that I believe in. I'm just starting to do that. So I think social media is very important, and if you have an Instagram, you better follow me. For me, music is such a tool, and I didn't really realize how powerful music was until I came here to Nashville, and to see people sit down in a room with an idea with a group of your friends, and just to start conversation and to be real with people, and to start talking about your life. I've been through some things, and to get that out has been therapy to me, and then to write about it and put it to music has been really special for me. So a lot of these songs are from my heart, you know. They're songs that come from me, and they're a piece of me, and I hope that helps people relate to me. I hope it helps people see that no matter what you go through in life, there's a silver lining. You gotta look for it. So hope people see a nice guy that works hard and that creates good music. That's it.
And I just wanna get along with you. So tell me what you think. If you're gonna stay with me. Cause I know a good place, and it's right here. If you wanna get wrapped up